Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday. So today's Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by Greg Blifon.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Thank you for everything you have done so far. If you are following along, Greg, this happens to be sample A in the things you sent.
He's got the most impressive little packaging.
Mike loves the fact that this is actually shrink wrap. That's you are. Ooh, it's on there too. All right. So, all right, Subscriber Sample Saturday. I'm going to pour it all over the place, so don't worry about me. Is one of you awesome subscribers send us in the sample.
Awesome.
We try to guess type. We try to guess price. We try to guess proof. We try to guess whether or not it's finished. Price as in what we would like to pay, not actually what you paid. And, what we think it should be.
It's very dark.
Which, who are we anyways? And then ultimately, we're going to grade it before we even know what it is. But you guys are the best. I really want to
Exceptional.
actually applaud to every single person that has ever participated in this. Because I say it all the time. This is something I thought was going to last a couple weeks and we'd be done.
I'm with you. When you initially started that, I'm like, who's doing this?
You guys are the
Besides
best.
Steve, who's got quite a collection.
Steve's been doing it forever. But yeah, honestly, I commend and appreciate. We do really.
Yes.
I said we this time.
You did.
We do appreciate everything everyone has ever done. So this one's
Cheers.
Cheers. This smells fantastic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I want to cheers you, but hold on a minute. I'm going to stop myself. There was a huge fruity presence in that. You must have got it in the palate.
Yeah. Well,
wow, hold on a minute.
This one's holding on too. This is very good.
This smells.
Is this another one of his favorites? Probably.
Nope, this I don't know on this one. No. That
Take a sip because it's pretty damn tasty.
That's someone else who sends. Oh wow, yeah, no,
It's very good.
ooh, that's oaky too.
It is. It was very good. It's very oatmeal-y in the nose.
Oh, I didn't get the oatmeal. I get an oaky though, and fruity. Hold on.
Pretty good.
I'm just letting it set in my mouth. It's not overly proofy to me yet. Like it didn't hit me hot. Flavorful though, man.
It was definitely flavorful.
Yeah. And again, the older I get, the more I'm digging those. The ones that are at I shouldn't say a lower proof because they're not. I do like the 107 to the 115 range, in that range, but that bring that intensity of flavor, but it's not punching you in the face with that proof, when you start getting hot.
I wonder.
Man, there was a fruit bomb in this thing.
But are we at single malt?
No, I don't think so. I didn't mean to shut you down. Hold on. I only have one sip.
I just got that little tweak of that, like Texas.
I think we're getting. I'm thinking we're in a double oak situation. Like this is finished in something, which is bringing that huge intensity of oakness.
It's tasty.
And I wouldn't be opposed to it being a Armagnac or sherry or wine of some sort. Like I'm getting a fruity aspect, but it's got such an oaky presence. I'm assuming it's finished in something. Man, that's tough. That's not hot at all, though.
There's a little nut in there too.
I can see a nut, but because always when you say nut, I think oak. So I can see why you say that. Honestly, because a lot of times
you typically do go.
A lot of times when you say I get a nut, I'm thinking, I'm more oaky.
Super. No, I get it. I get it. Oak and drizzle. But
You don't get a huge fruit.
I did get a huge. I said that.
And I'm talking grape. I'm talking like tree grape right over there. That wine. That's what I'm smelling.
I know where this. I meant to tell you that when I got here.
Where the vines are?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a shit. I did a bunch just grew back.
At the end of your driveway. The end of your road.
I pulled a bunch of them down because they were
talk to
taking
your
over
neighbor.
my trees in the front yard. My neighbors love me. Not really.
It's further. It's at the beginning of that road. I'm not sad with this.
No,
Not that I
like,
was
every
expecting to
part
be
of this.
anyway, but it's such a fancy little bottle.
You know what? You know what it kind of reminds me of. I'm gonna put your memory hat on. When we just did the Thomas S. Moore, this tastes similar but jacked up. Like
It's
this,
definitely
you
jacked
know what I
up.
mean? But it's bringing a similar fruity, oaky. That's why I was thinking like, and I forget what the last one we just did was finished in something. I don't remember. We have a bunch of Merlot.
Well,
that was actually Merlot. The last
we're
one we
way
did.
over that 92
No.
or whatever
It's
that was.
but jacked up. That's what I'm saying. Like this is a proofier.
That was 87.
bugger. That was low.
Yeah, it was.
Proof
That
wise,
was like
but
87.
it just got that same
But I don't think this
profile,
is
but
crazy,
more
crazy
intense.
hot.
No, I'm 1.0s. I think I'm in the 1.0s.
I was
108,
I was actually leaning towards 100.
109. Ooh, okay. I don't hate that. I'm
It's
not that far off.
It's not killing me in my throat, but
But I think that's because again, some.
then again, we do
kudos to the
baby
people that actually do this, and it is a big testament to the finishing. Really does taper down the hotness. Look at the one that we got sent the other day. That was 130 something, and it drank like
I was out
one
to
of
lunch
those.
on that one.
Yeah, the first one. But we are trying to baby sip it. That makes a big difference. But I'm gonna go. All right, let me stop predicting. Man, I got to be honest with you. I made a bunch of wine out of a bunch of stuff. I've done it, and it's a fun little hobby if you ever get into it. But that being said, this is really bringing me to every one of them finishes, like every one of the wines that I've made. That's what it really smells like.
It does have that fruity aspect initially. I just took a little bit bigger sip. I don't know. Maybe we are a little hotter than 100. I already threw that out there. It's not the first time I'm going to be way off if I am.
Yeah, because I'm at 109 to 114. I can't figure out, but I'm leaning more towards the 109 because it doesn't drink hot in your mouth at all. It's just the viscosity on this is intense though. The
Agreed.
oaky flavor, how much it coats is what I like. It doesn't have the longest finish I've ever had because we've had some that have longer
I'll
finishes.
agree with that.
But the intensity
still
of
there.
flavor when it's there,
Yes.
and then it goes away. But it's there with a generous amount of flavor without the proof. It's not like wow, that's hot. Like sometimes you drink something, you're like,
I'm not going there. But I mean, if
Nah.
if it ends up being 128, then again,
kudos to them. They did everything
my meat
right.
is way off again.
No, but they did everything right. If it is that end, I'm gonna go bourbon. I am going finished. I'm going 109. This is the tricky part with the pricing because I know whiskey sucks.
I'm getting a pretty good nut in this.
We okay. I don't get your nut.
You never do.
No, I do when it's a nut. I don't get. I think
That
I'm
middle
getting
flavor,
a huge
that
oaky
middle flavor,
though.
I get that in the end. So it's like a nut to an oak. It's kind of like it's reminding me of like a knob. But I agree. I'm gonna go
Funny you
bourbon.
should say that. I actually wanted to just go buy a bunch of the staples that we used to have, like the Norm 9.
We talked about it a couple shows ago.
No. Yeah, just
And
because
have them and
the Old Forester, 100.
Well,
Well, all the ones I kill
so
every
when
time we
get
have them.
like the Basil Hayden, that's
We can
like,
compare them.
Yes,
I
I'm
agree.
with you.
I thought of getting that.
Lock.
You
We'd
go
have
get
to
my
put 'em in a
Evan
different
Williams
box
bottle and
or
bond. Hide them from me. Absolutely. We'll put them on a different shelf over there. This is actually
So you don't have to
spectacular.
keep rebuying them.
I'll do my best, but it happens. I know where I can find the whole lineup of Benchmark too. Really, really close to me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Full
there.
proof and everything.
Other than Foolproof, but I have that one. I almost bought it the other day. It's
local?
right there. Yeah.
Oh, down the street.
Yep.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped in there.
Yeah. I mean,
You should have
Steve
told me
did.
that. I would have.
Steve did the other day, and they were all legitimately
21,
priced.
22,
Yeah. I think the
nothing more
highest
than
one was the
20,
single barrel at
23.
like 24 or 25.
Okay.
This is very good. This is super fruity. This is sorry about that. We just went on an errant ride.
Drive.
The price is what's going to kill me on there, but I wouldn't mind the $60 range.
I was that's I was going
Because
$59.99.
I think it's lower proof than like the Larcenies in them, but this has an abundance of flavor. Like
No, it does.
you know what I mean? So
I-
I like the intensity of it, so I don't mind that today on that one. The only thing that would keep me from being a straight A on this is I don't think the proof would hang with that. But there's nothing I don't like about this. At this proof, at this thing, I think it's at
so
that range.
I was B plus A minus myself, but for the same reasons. And then I don't think it's and I don't think the longevity's here. Mm-hmm. But it does have a very good flavor.
It is less on the finish. I like your A minus, and I'll stay with that. This is solid. I think this is down on the proof.
I'm going to stick to the 100.
But if it's not, man, I like my 109. If it's not, then it's a whole different ballgame. But
I agree.
The only thing that actually drops me off of, like, could this be whiskey of the year type of contender, is it really doesn't hang like the Star Hill Farm does, or
You're
any
not
of
getting
them.
any nut at all?
No.
Wow.
I get so much fruit and oak.
Wow.
I'm not getting
a nut to an oak. I get a fruit in the nose.
All right, well, let's see what this actually
say
is.
you have to,
so we
'cause
can
I'm out.
actually. I know.
And I've been trying to babysit.
I have been too.
And I've been trying to give you as much conversation as you.
I've been trying to go with it. So, all right. So, sample A is a. This is the Special Barrel Project X Penelope Straight Bourbon Whiskey, finished in Oloroso Sherry Cask, 108 proof. That actually is.
Wow. Look at you nail them all.
You know, this one's spectacular. I know for a fact now I'm mad. You know, I do believe, though. I think Steve, now that you say that, he did email me saying that one of his was that, but I never looked back. You need one?
No, go ahead.
One.
No, I'm good.
I
am good.
Ahead. So, I'm going to do my best to get Steve's bottle back. I think Steve actually had this one. Full disclosure, Greg just sent us in another one that is a double cask, and I want to kind of put them against each other to see which one we will eventually like better, and Steve will be more than happy to bring it over when I give him some of the one that we have. So he ain't gonna worry about it. But again, I did remember he said one of the ones that he sent in was one of these, because we just did it with Steve. You know,
108.
Oh, this is so oaky though. This you know what?
It's a nut to oak.
I'm 90% sure when I can see oak. I get so much of that wine smell that I made so many gallons of that. Over there, you know what I mean?
I got there too.
Yep. It just makes me think of that first. If no one's ever tried the Project X, leave a comment down below. You're gonna want to try these. They're single barrel ones. This is an intense fruit. Did he put the price on there? I don't remember.
I don't think he didn't say it. If he did,
he didn't have it on there. I don't remember what Steve did. I'll have to Google it to see what Steve actually paid for this. I know he did on the double cast that he just sent in. But these things are spectacular. I actually like these. They do remind me of the Thomas Moore ones, where they bring 100%. That intensity of flavor. But then
bumped it up.
This is 108 proof, which is in the Happy Land, but it's not hot at all. That's the key to that.
No.
Where it brings so much intensity of flavor. If there is a drawback, it's the length of finish. But other
you know,
than that,
to back those back to back with what you just said, they kind of drink similar that way though, because the Thomas Moore really didn't. It sticks around, but not crazy.
Right. It's all flavor, no proof.
Yes. And this one's still flavor, and it does stick around a little bit longer. They're both
again, all flavor, no proof. It really doesn't drink hot for those people that don't like proofy whiskey. This is one of the ones you'd be like, oh, that doesn't. You can get in trouble with it because it doesn't drink 108 proof. It really doesn't.
No,
this goes right down.
I know because I was at 100.
Yeah.
Not that 8 points makes a difference.
This is a fruity bugger though. That's the good thing with this one. This brings that whole. If you are someone who. It might be gravitating from wine to whiskey because a lot of people had done that because whiskey is the new wine. You know what I mean? This really, with that fruity aspect in there, this really brings that intensity of flavor. If you're someone who's like a true bourbon, this ain't it because it's finished and you know it's finished.
No, you do know it's finished.
Yeah.
Yes, to
it's
that
one of the
aspect.
few times we actually got finished right. Let's be honest.
You know, but again, if you're in any part of the whiskey land, you know, whether you go to the malt, you know, everything is very distinct.
Oh, 100%.
So
Yeah, but
And
sometimes
everybody
people
travels.
pick their lane and they stay in it. You know what I mean?
It's like the 80-year-old guy. He's going to get out of my way. I'm going here.
We're the crazy people that try a little bit of everything, but a lot of people
I know what
pick
I'm looking
your lane.
for. Hey, lad.
Yeah,
I know what I'm looking for.
You're in my way, kid. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you again, Greg, for sending this.
Fantastic.
This is a fantastic boy. If you guys have tried this, leave a comment down below. A lot of you have already said it is around the country. That you just get different things. I can't now wait to try his double oak, and then I'll get Steve to bring the other bottle back, and we can actually compare them. Because I'll be curious to see, even if we put them in a blind, and see what happens on that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Man, these crank out the fruit on this one. So there you go. Yeah. That's Subscriber Sample Saturday. Again, thank you for sending this in. Thank all everybody who's ever participated to keep this an actual show. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.